headed to the conservatory, and it's not open right now. I believe it opens at 9 or 10. I forget. On Wednesday, I think it's 9. All right, later. All right, made it back to trail, sort of. I'm on a blue blaze to the trail. Going to college, Stoner College, I believe it is. It's college. This was an international border once during the Civil War. The peak to your left lay within the United States of Maryland, and to the right was claimed by the Confederate state of Virginia. Very interesting. Nice view. It's kind of nice being out here. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's before anybody else is up. Wish it was a little cooler out already. It's already, let's see, what does Sydney say? 80 degrees. It's already 80 degrees. So, yeah, it's going to be hot today. And it's supposed to start raining around 3 or 4 o'clock. Thunderstorms. All right, let me get going. Bye. I came across my first turtle. He's moving off trail now. I don't know where he's going. He must be northbound. He's on the Appalachian Trail. Bye. Follow the white blazes. Good luck. Well, I came out of the woods over there. The Appalachian Trail goes this way towards the mountain. My hotel was over there. I could have just walked down the hill and picked up the trail over here. But I went to the ATC and walked down the woods through the trail. So I'm a purist inside Maryland. Later. All right, put it over that way. Very noisy out there. Alright, crossing over the Shenandoah River. Very pretty. Just got the mountain in the background. Pretty light hitting the water. If there wasn't any cars, it'd be very peaceful. You go under the bridge that I was just on. Alright, came to a nice little unofficial campsite. Considering it said I was not on the Appalachian Trail and was off of it for a little while, I think this is the campsite that they meant, because when I was walking on the Appalachian Trail, that said it wasn't the Appalachian Trail. It said there was a campsite with a fire ring and space for a tent or two. There was nowhere near there, which made me look far out in order to find out where the campsite was, because it said there was one there, but it wasn't one. But yeah, I'm still on the Appalachian Trail and headed south. It's very warm out here. It's 82 and very humid. Oh, and I passed a northbound thru-hiker named Cream Cream bean. Cream bean, yes. All right, later. And grass on either side of the trail on this side is very nice looking. Especially the way the light's hitting it. It's very green. All right. Let me get going before the weather changes and turns to rain. Bye. All right. Taking a quick lunch break here. It's a little campsite. It's nice. All right, made it to a power line view. Over there. That's where I'm going. Another view. That's where I came from. All right. Later. All right. Turtle number 2. I told him to smile, but I don't think he's smiling. I think it's too hot for him. All right, later. Well, it looks like I made it to Virginia. I didn't see any signs yet, but I'm very close to Virginia. All right, there wasn't a sign yet, but it looks like I entered Virginia right there in between those 2 logs. But I don't see a sign yet. Maybe there's one a little bit further up. But welcome to Virginia. Right, well, they may not have a sign that says welcome to Virginia, but welcome to Virginia. Look at this trail. You can actually tell you're in Virginia. It's not flat, but I don't know. I just felt like I was in Virginia. As soon as I went through these, well, the last little logs, I just knew. It's 2 miles to the shelter. It's only 2. I'm like melting, so I may sit there for a little while and get water, camel up, drink plenty of water, might eat something, and see if I want to go further or stay there for the night and see what the weather's going to do. I think I keep on hearing thunder off in the distance. Whew. Nice little campsite over there. Nice little tent site. All right, later. Made it to the David Lesnar Shelter Blue Blaze Trail. Hopefully it's not far, it doesn't say. All right, later. So I got water. It was a long way downhill and then back uphill with water, rock scrambles in order to get to the water. I'm just going to set up here. I'm going to eat some food, cool down. Sounds like it might rain, I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to stay here. So I'm the only one in the shelter. Get everything set up, all my water over there. It's got a nice little bench here that I was able to lean back on and eat my food. Down that path is how I had to get water. And it was quite a ways. And it was all downhill. I had to carry it all uphill. It says it's 0.25 miles. It seemed longer. Privy down that way. Over here is cooking pavilion. It's kind of nice. You can hear the thunder in the background. It's got a swinging bench and a little picnic table to cook on, a fire pit, a bear pole that you can hang your food from. You use a very long metal stick that's attached to the bear pole on this side. That comes off. And you hook your bag to it, and then you bring it up there and hook it to one of those hooks up there. And that's how you get it up there. I think every single shelter should have one of those because it's very hard to find trees. And over here is the wet privy, and that down there is my bear canister. That's where I put it. That little blue thing, the little blue dot back there, that's my bear canister. And get everything else that's smelly in there. All my food is in there. All of my trash is, like I said, I don't know if I said, my trash is in there. My toothpaste is in there. And sunscreen. Anything that smells that's not really food, I put in there. I put it inside of an odor eater bag and I threw it in there. And I put it on the pole. So all my food is inside of the bear canister, but anything that was smelly, or I considered to be smelly, that a bear might be attracted to, or rodents might be attracted to, I put inside of that and hung it up there. But everything else fit inside the bear canister. And there's the shelter. And down there, right down there are tents. There's the tent sites down there. There's a bunch of kids camping down there. They hiked in with their parents. And then there's a couple down there that are hiking that have a tent, a two-person tent and a tarp. And yeah, I'm the only through hiker today. And I could have set up my tent. I didn't feel like setting up my tent because I didn't want to pack it out wet for tomorrow. So I'll stay inside of the shelter. It's not too buggy right now. And I'm assuming, because of the clouds and the thunder, that it's going to be raining soon. And that's where I'll sleep. Alright. I'm done for the night. I just need to do some more camp chores and get settled in. Later.